Good? Yes. Okay, I think I can hear myself. Okay. So, hi, this is Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. This is a pretty famous game that was on Kickstarter and came out a few months back. The latest Igavania game. It's pretty cool. This version is not my favorite. It has some pretty gnarly load times, but to avoid any sort of PC conflicts that may have befallen a couple other runs earlier, we're just going to try to rip and run on the Xbox One version. So, fingers crossed. Hopefully the load times don't rear their ugly head or any other nonsense like that. We got Afada Cthulhu back here. He knows a little bit something about this game because it is pretty much a Castlevania game. Yeah. And he'll be running Soten after this, so he's going to be speaking some words about this game. We also have Rock back there mic'd up and Angry Langs for support. Thank you all for being here. And we got the SGL name in here, so let's get going.
I think I played a Castlevania game one time.
Did you?
Maybe.
So my best in-game time is a 37 for this. Okay.
You could beat that.
All right. So fun fact. We'll wait till afterwards. Okay. So the time doesn't start until I gain control. So I'll let you know. I'll give you a countdown.
Yeah. These loadings though are going to be a little rough here. Just to warn you.
How's everyone doing in chat?
How you doing?
Yep. I normally play the PC version. Technically, my PC can't run this game. I didn't realize that when I got it. I actually backed the Switch version, which was originally the Wii U version. So can you imagine this game running on the Wii U, given all the problems on the Switch? So that was probably a good change. But yeah, I normally run on PC, and it actually works out okay these days. I run with pretty bare bones, everything else going on. But the Xbox One version has some load times that annoy me, so it'll be okay. So time starts in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so first things first, we're going to get and equip the Kung Fu shoes. Menuing, please. 4 hits on the octopus, and we're going to get our first shard. So we're a shard binder, and we basically, in the style of a lot of the Igavanias, we're basically collecting power-ups from a lot of different enemies. And that will serve us throughout the run. Go on, jump, please. Okay.
And you'll see enemy doing back dashes, and then he's also pressing down, alternating to cancel the animation out. So he's pressing back dash and then down, and that's how he's getting these quick little hops. And okay.
I did not hit that, so that's cool. I guess
we just wanted to show off this logo here.
It just canceled out. That's fun. Good stuff. I've never seen that before in much the same way we never saw that Trax hardlock before.
And time.
World record. The only way to beat Bloodstained on Xbox One is to not play it.
Yeah.
Neat. Okay.
Did it just reset itself?
Yeah, it totally just kicked me.
Okay.
The game just cut out. That wasn't a missed hit in the menu button. Fortunately, that's set up nice and high on this controller. I do like the Xbox One controller. I do normally use this controller, so I got that going for me, which is nice. But yeah, let's start over. Let's try this again. No, we were not. I can assure you.
Chat called that the world record for fastest bug crash.
That maybe, I don't know. There's this game has some craziness to it, which we will see. But yeah,
knowing this game, that would probably be like 10th place or something.
This is an IGA game, so it's got a lot of fun things to exploit.
Glad we're back on this loading screen.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Again, I recommend the PC version of this game very highly.
Yes.
Others maybe not as much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry? Oh, please. Yes, please. If you don't mind.
I mean, so there we go.
So hopefully this will then lead to good RNG, like later on, which we'll talk about when we get to. Okay, we'll do it again. 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go.
Better menu this time. Nope, not really. I love there's a brief load coming out of the menu. Like, that's pretty quick access, All right,
so this is the Igavania.
Yep, it sure is. And I think it most resembles Symphony of the Night of the Igavanias.
Oh, it definitely does. I definitely wouldn't say. I've heard a lot of people say like, "Oh, it's like a clone. It's number 2." I wouldn't quite say all that, but it definitely does resemble Symphony of the Night the most out of all of them.
All right. SGLPV. Made it to the screen.
Nice. Gold split also.
So we're gonna get our next shard. That's gonna allow me to use the Flame Cannon, which is a super important magic ability to have, mostly for movement tech.
Yeah, that's a directional shard. You use the right stick. I think he has it on right stick.
It's the no, I mean, well,
You hold
you
it
can
and
control it like that, but I mean, I'm just, yeah, you just use the right trigger. To,
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, you have to hold right trigger to initiate it, and then you would use
come on.
the right stick to like aim it around directionally. Is what it means. But
Right, yeah,
he's
exactly.
not using it really for that.
Nope. Hopefully not.
No.
Well, I mean, your D-pad will also change the direction of it.
Coming up soon, he's going to have to do these moves called jump kicks, which will be utilized quite a bit throughout this run. So, and
Oh, come on.
yeah, I didn't want to say anything.
Oh, now we have to do this. Not this, this.
So in some rooms, when he doesn't get a strat, you know, you go back to the temp load, and that'll load up from the last room you entered, the last door. And since it's on the Xbox version, it's a little slow for
Take
him
like
here.
30 seconds. Normally it takes about 2.
But this is a part of it, you know. So
Modern video games are the best, guys. This is why we are Retro Gaming Live TV.
I mean,
And I guess since we have some downtime, we should talk about why on earth is this game part of the Retro Gaming Live TV block.
Right.
We dip our toes into the modern waters from time to time as well. But this is a game I've been running, and you know, one of our chief admins was like, you should run this game and do that. All right, come on, dude. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna go get some. It'll be faster if I just go get some of this. Thank you. No,
no,
come on,
I
dude.
knew it. I didn't want to say anything yet. It's all right.
Alrighty, guys. I will be passing off the host block to Retroverse for right now. So he will be joining you guys for a couple of hours.
It's not that you miss it, but like this. So normally, that's the other thing. So on the Xbox One version, there's no load remover. On the PC, there is. So even though it's really short, it doesn't really count very much against you in terms of the speedrun. Did that just go in the back? No, come on, dude. Read an input, for God's sake. Let's get that, and then we'll wait if we get up here. Come on, get out of here. I'm gonna kill these guys. What the heck? You're in my way. Normally we don't bother with that, but... oh, we have money. Okay. You are full of it, video game. Nope, got enough.
Yeah, these jump kicks are very tricky.
No, they're not though. They're really not. I'm just worked up now.
No, they are. Though.
No, dude, they're not.
Not for you.
This is junk. It's okay. We only have to do a strat later where we have to do 20 of them in a row, so it's fine.
Totally fine.
Okay. We gotta wait till that gets to 34. So just because I'm an idiot. That's why. There we go.
Yay!
First try. God. Okay. Yeah, thank you. There we go. All right, so
He's just doing this on
if you're
purpose.
just joining us, this is going perfectly.
Yeah, he's doing this on purpose to make my Shovel Knight deaths and stuff look, you know, look normal and whatnot. Like it's okay. People mess up. You know? I appreciate that, buddy.
Just get a little bit of extra mana along the way now. So why? This D-pad is so low profile, and sometimes I end up turning myself around by accident. Did I just? There we go. Fine, whatever. I'm so over this first stage. That, and our first boss fight. Mercifully, we will be done with this, but the fun's just beginning. Yep, that's fine. Spin that wheel.
And like that right there, that is like an instant load on
Yep,
PC.
it
so
sure is. Oh, well, I like this pattern. I don't know if this is considered the good pattern or to start, but I like getting the tentacle because you get 2 hits in pretty quickly. Oh, don't hit me. That's fine. Well, we won't get the medal now, but who cares?
Reset.
I didn't keep track of my count at all. Yeah, of course you would. What? Why wouldn't you give me that? Hi, shoot. Thank you. That's weird. Cool. All right. Let's switch to Kung Fu shoes. Health is okay. Skip out of this. Thank you.
He's not excited.
We get more mana now, so that's the good news. That's the important thing. We're not unlimited mana, so jump kicks will become less an issue in that regard.
He's kind of in the zone leading up to, you know, the big castle area.
Yeah, this is our little hub zone for the most part right now. And we're skipping cutscenes. You can skip cutscenes, but you can't skip all cutscenes. They kind of make you mash the menu button to skip cutscenes, and like this, they're still loading stuff behind the scenes.
They're load-bearing cutscenes.
That's right,
yeah.
exactly. Thank you. So we're gonna sell off one of our shards that we got, because our money is in a premium in this run. Come on, get out of here.
What are you looking to buy? Thank you.
Alright, and we get some ether. Ether is going to allow us to replenish our magic, which really we're just going to use, hopefully, for the final boss fight. Final boss fights.
Like I said, this was the area that's kind of like leading up to your main area of the game it's going to. And it's just like, I mean, I get what they were doing, but I always found it a little weird there's no music through this whole little zone.
It is a little off-putting when you first play the game.
Yeah.
So, okay, so for the jump kicks, just to kind of save face a little bit. So what you're doing is you're doing a weapon technique, which requires you to have Kung Fu shoes, and that's a quarter circle forward and attack. And then while you're in the air, you're canceling the animation with a backdash, and then you're immediately going from backdash, which would make you fall, to using a directional magic. But we're canceling the directional magic animation so we don't use that magic. So that way we can save more mana and continuously fly. And if you chain that together for however long we have mana, then we can pretty much stay in the air that entire time. And that's going to allow us to do a lot of sequence breaks, get to different places throughout the game much faster. So it took me a good long while, and some would watch this and say, you still haven't learned it. But it was my muscle memory was slow to learn for that, but I'm happy to say, despite all appearances to this point, I've gotten pretty decent at it. And we're going to be doing some more here in a hot second. Okay, go through the blood pool.
It's refreshing. Take a dip in the blood pool.
There we go, that's fine.
Nice and clean.
Mana's a little low, but we'll take it. We can anything that's purple, like these candelabras right here, we can get mana prisms from them, mana shards, whatever they're called.
And so he's playing on, in the game, he's playing on speedrun mode.
Yes.
And that's why you'll see when he arrives at certain points, it'll say
Dude.
like the time and stuff.
Animation, come on.
And speedrun mode changes a few things just to make it quicker overall, and it's also keeping track
Damn
of
it,
your
kill that
time
guy.
like that.
We're low on mana and a little bit low on health. We have a checkpoint coming up, but we can also get bodied a little bit in here. Okay, are you going to be cool? Yes. Okay. There we go.
Nice.
Getting up there in 2 is pretty good.
That is good.
That's the fewest you can do. Okay. So normally,
Yeah, yeah. it
I
takes
normally
the-
I would not come into this room, but have you seen how this run's been going? We're gonna get
Yeah.
we're not only are we gonna get the checkpoint, we're gonna save.
You gotta.
We're gonna take so many saves. I have no save files on this Xbox One. We have one at the very end of the game, and it has all these items that are from very early on in the speedrun life cycle of this game. So it was a
shake
little
off that.
disconcerting when I loaded it up just to get the run started.
Shake off that AK run mojo, you know. Back
I
on.
mean, so normally if you just like miss one of those jump kicks, where I did in the very early part of the game, you just reset. But obviously, you know, we had a reset already, but not by my choice. So we weren't going to do that. as we lost a boatload of time to that, unfortunately.
It was not by my hands.
And then we reset. It was humans.
Who made this game for console?
Yeah. Okay. So here we're supposed to talk to this fella right here. I know, nominally. So we're supposed to talk to this guy, and then we have to move this, and then he'll take us across this giant pit here. But nuts to that. No, that animation just disappeared, dude. That's fine. Okay. Can you not back up? Again, this is one where we would just reset the room, but. And I'm glad we got that health now. I'm just gonna run past you. Okay. Karma plume, go away. That's fine. Moai head? No.
Oh,
Dude,
last
I strongly disagree. We're gonna have to reset now.
one.
That happens sometimes too. It just I don't know if that's more prevalent on the Xbox One version, because honestly, I've beaten this game I think twice on the Xbox One. No, wait, what? We went back to the title screen? That's not what I wanted. That was not the menu option. Oh, are you gonna do this? Okay, so check this out. See how we have this nightmare file? And now speedrun mode went away.
I hope somebody that makes this game is watching this right
come
now.
on, guys. So we have to go in here. So actually, I think what's going to happen, I think I didn't go to the menu. I think this is a glitch that happens in this version of the game where it will kick you out to the menu because it's like, oh, so you don't have speedrun mode enabled. So we'll come back in here, and it should take me right back to that screen if it's what I think is the issue. I'm pretty sure I didn't go to the title screen. I might have by accident. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if I had, I think speedrun mode would have been there. But yes, okay, see how we're still on this screen? We didn't start a blank file. But that nightmare mode file basically forces the game to give you speedrun mode even if you haven't beaten the game, because you're not supposed to unlock it until you beat the game. But sometimes it disappears on its own. All right, anyway, let's try this again. We're going to do one more for safety. Yes.
Nice.
Okay, all right, there's the Moai head. Shout out to Konami.
That's a tough skip to get. I mean, yes, he speedruns the game and he's saying, "Oh, I got these kicks down," but when you first start playing, I mean, these kicks are not.
Well, I mean, AK knows better than pretty much anyone how brutal it was when I first started. It's a lot like this right now, unfortunately, but it was just a debacle trying to get this stuff down. And normally
I've learned an older version of the route myself, and doing these kicks is just. It'll make you want to just break your controller.
A former world record holder said this game teaches you patience, and that's for sure. Especially with all the load times in this version. This is not. It's not a new zone. Oh, come on. There we go. Monkey. There's two of them. Oh, that scared me. You see that stop when I went to the menu?
Yeah, what was that?
That's just the Xbox One version, man. So when you hit something and then you backdash, you get iframes for a little bit. No, we're going to just hit the save point here real quick. Okay, so I need all the bless RNGs you got in chat right now, because this is normally where we're supposed to lose a lot of time on the run. This is why the estimate is what it is.
Let's go first bunny.
We've pretty much eaten it all already. So yeah, first bunny, please. We're fighting the lilies here, and they drop Bunny Morphosis Shard, which is absolutely crucial. That's our main attack for a lot of this run.
Dark Bunny Morphosis.
Dang. All right. Oh no, we're not supposed to do it this way for this version. I'm sorry. I won't keep doing the temp load for this. Okay, that we definitely temp loaded. So we'll see if it kicks me back to the menu again this time. Load screen. Okay, that's good at least. So we lose 40 seconds instead of a minute and 40.
8 hours.
So normally what we do is if we don't get it, we temp load because it's real fast to get right back in there and attack her again. But because this is the loading time, and because we're doing RTA here and not getting rid of these load times, what we're going to do is jump in there and do this. Because we're using a weapon technique for the Sanji gun weapon that we have here that allows us to basically infuse it with electricity. So you do more damage, but more damage is great, but you can only do one volley of it. Okay, 6. Okay,
he's
so that's
farming
3.
for a shard right now.
Yeah, and we have an 8% chance to get it.
And then the shard's basically going to let you morph into the character that he's killing.
Yes.
And
which does a lot of damage.
Yeah, he'll be able to hop consistently on enemies' heads.
Yes.
And it's like you said, it does mad damage consistently. So Oh, no, that's a level up.
That's
I thought it
no,
was
that's
it,
not
too.
it. That's just a level up.
It can kind of get you when you get that. You're like, yeah.
Yeah. For a while. But the nice thing is now we only have to hit her 5 times to kill her, which is...
Yeah.
Yay, time saves! Okay, so... the quickest amount of time it's taken me to get this on a single try is 7 seconds. The longest it's ever taken me is, drumroll please, 9 minutes. So, yeah, that's the level of RNG we're dealing with here, folks.
And it is necessary to get this. It's not like something that's just making it easier for him if he gets it.
If I had my PC saves, we would just do this for a couple minutes, and if we didn't get it, we would just load a save file that is just past getting the shard, and we just roll with it, because what the heck, it's just showcasing the run. But we can't do that, unfortunately, on this here Xbox One. We're going to be really leveled up, though, so that's cool. We'll have a little bit extra mana and health. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I'm intentionally doing this. This is just the greatest. He's so much fun. You know what? Okay, so this is a pretty retro game. It's just more of a retro RPG where you have to do lots of grinding in order to progress on to the next area.
Right.
So, we fit it in. We made it work. We don't want to get hit by her because while that magic does good damage when we use it, it also hits us pretty hard. And my health is full, but I would like to not get killed here.
I mean, did you guys really bless RNG in chat? Because I feel like you didn't, because we would have got it by now.
I'm going to chat right now.
Well, we need QC to show up. QC was always my good luck charm. Okay, well, QC, come on, Bubby. What's going on? Is QC and who else was it? There was if they were both there. QC and or not Evo, Dog Developer. If QC and Dog Developer were in there, that was for the other RNG I needed for the bovine plume, but that's no longer in the run. We used to get an item called High Jump, which was pretty cool, a fun item, much like the High Jump that's in Symphony of the Night. But we don't need that anymore. We can basically just glitch into the final area without it. So that's a lot of fun, and I hope one day we get to see it. It's not looking good at the moment.
And one day.
This is really good music though. So at least we got that going for us, which is nice.
I mean, this is a straight banger.
It slaps.
You know, that sound, that ambient sound of mist is just so great. Like.
The fact that she sounds like a bird calling.
Yeah. Birds are jerks, and so is this. So are bunnies, apparently. Oh, we got hit. Okay. Really weird. So we're at 12:55 on the IGT right now. The IGT is kind of a mess, so we don't really normally pay attention to it. Although normally, like on a PB run, we're out of here in under 7 minutes on the in-game timer. So we're double that right now. So that's neat.
Just don't look.
I can't. It's in the lower left-hand corner. I got nothing else to do right now. What am I supposed? What do you want me to do?
Oh yeah, I forgot it was on your screen in front of you.
QC says it can't perform for too many people.
I know the feeling. Okay, well that'll be fun to sell later, probably. I hope it's worth good money.
And you were talking about the last 2 marathon runs you did of this. You got like really good bunny RNG.
Sorry, SGL. Yeah, no. So I did the first marathon run I did of this was for NLSS in the fall in September. Which, by the way,
now go save it.
Yeah, we're gonna go save here real quick. Please don't crash, video game. Oh my God. I've never seen it crash, but I've never seen it crash before either. So, hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yay! All right. let me switch. I should have really switched before I saved, but I was nervous about doing any extra actions. You think I should wait for the logo build to leave before I try this? You know what? We're gonna go for it. Having learned no lessons, we're gonna extra animations will be fine. Okay. Yep. It's a new zone. Hey. Okay. See, it was no problem.
Yeah, nice.
Before I upgraded my Windows 10 at home, I could not do that series of jump kicks right there with the logo still on screen because there was too much stuff going on. It would just drop a lot of my inputs. So I always had to wait for it. We're gonna kill this guy. Try to maybe get a drop. We did get a drop. He pooped out some steel. We'll steal it from him. That's good because we can sell that. And our economy is like real minuscule in this run normally. Like we go in to, what are you doing? It just changed directions on me. Okay, Thunderbird, I need you to go away.
I mean, hey, birds are jerks, man.
Okay, there we go. All right. So normally you're supposed to like use your magic psionic powers to rotate that, but we just jump kick up there. Nice 1507 entering here. Oh my god.
All right, so here Larry meets Steve for the first time. No, that's not their name.
So, okay, so that's Jeeble and we don't fight either of those two bosses on the left side. No. Jeeble and I want to say Scrappy Doo, and that's Alfred right there. Who you might know from Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. Is that the name of it?
Yes.
The 8-bit one that they put out, which I hear tell is a really good game. I should probably play that since I purportedly like retro games. I get that extra ether. You're not supposed to get that, but even in my PBs, I get that just because I max out my low ethers doing that. And
it's because
I got the OCD. I can't help it. I gotta have it to the extent that it's not that time consuming. I try to get the max potions that I can get. See, those are good jump kicks. What if we had those earlier?
What if?
This would be a totally different run. I mean, we still would have had terrible bunny RNG.
In a world.
I don't know that. That is a fact. But you know what? Don't let facts get in the way of a good story, okay? You have to hold that jump all the way through that screen transition, or you won't make it up there, and you'll fall back down. You get to do it again. We just there you see we can just how long we have iframes. You just backdash through the spikes after taking a back boost. Okay, we're gonna come back here, load those up, and backdash in here and see not Alucard.
No, that's totally not Alucard.
I don't know why anyone would even say that. He actually is voiced by the same guy.
Yeah, the same guy.
But it's not Alucard. It's
no,
OD.
it's not him.
It said right there. Oh my god, really?
Yeah, see, the funny thing about that is the enemy was just going into that room.
All I was doing was putting it on the map so I can fast travel there later.
Yeah.
It's an insta-load normally, but...
Yeah, but it took, what?
It took like 3 seconds.
2.5, 3 seconds there. Like.
Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. That's normal strats. Save.
Yeah.
Save. I actually did die here a couple times in practice as recently as last night. So this boss can hit like a Mack truck, and we don't have great hit points really at any point in this game. Or in this run, I should say. Oh. Okay, that's kind of weird. Really? It's actually being super cooperative. We might... Okay, 97. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. As long as we don't die, it's cool. And then, see, look, we jump kick up there. See? I can actually do it. I promise you. It was just... Once it went sideways the first time and I knew we were staring down the barrel of that long loading time, I kind of worked myself up into a lather. But we're getting the flow now. Everything's better.
They could have been working on these load times and things, but... You know, they had to work on nerfing damage and stuff.
So I don't know that
solo player.
I don't know yet. Once we get to the next boss, I'll better be able to determine if that's the version I have on here. I think, like, I've always, I mean, I don't ever usually play my Xbox One, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I mostly play retro games, and then to the extent that I play modern stuff, I play this on PC.
You don't even know if it's updated.
So I don't think it's updated, which is good. We want the previous version because that will, we basically won't have lower damage. But I mean, AK, if you want to talk about like kind of what they did with their first update for this game, it's pretty gnarly for a single player game, I think.
It kind of made a lot of, especially the speedrunners, you know, we were working on a lot of things, and they decided to nerf weapon damage and some of the shard damages.
And
I mean, it's a single player game, just like Symphony of the Night, right? So yeah, I can choose to go get the Alucard shield and be OP if I want to, but I also could play with the red rust and make it really hard for myself. So that's the fun of playing this kind of game.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's difficulty modes on here, so it's not like you don't already have the opportunity to make this game more difficult. So I just thought that was a very questionable choice.
And especially with so many bugs and things that were going on, that's what they were working on.
The funny thing is, I was so worried about it. I actually, like, pulled Yells aside when I was meeting up with him over the summer. I was like, oh, they're going to ruin my run. It's gonna, you know, I was like, I've never played a game where, like, it was patched and you couldn't still do the speed run, you know? So I was all worried. But really, this run didn't change super a lot with the update, but the no major glitches category became... it got so bad. Come on. where the community decided, you know what, we're just going to allow down patching. There's too much going on the screen, I think, because this animation is just not happening. Okay, so we're going to kill you, I guess, because I really don't want to reload the screen. Oh, hey. Look at that slowdown! This is a game that came out this year! Okay. Our mana's a little low, so we'll come get some of these. Oh, wait, I don't want the... Oh, let's turn the shards back on here real quick. I don't want to spawn the mosquitoes. 65 enough, maybe? Let's get this one just to be safe. Again, this is normally where, like, I mean, this wouldn't happen normally, but there's a little bit too much going on the screen, so we're adjusting to it by removing some enemies. In fact, should I? No, I'm not going to kill any frogs. I'm going to hope it works out. Ooh. No, it's not. I don't. Oh. Okay, well.
You were out of mana that last time.
I am
right?
out of mana, so I hate to do it, but what did we lose? Just a ruby, which we need a ruby, but we'll probably get more jewels out of this, so that's cool. That's a chest. I get a chest in this room when I do a marathon run that I wouldn't normally collect because I like to keep my money a little higher so I can buy some extra potions when we do actually go shopping. And unlike this, it won't take very much time to do. It takes a couple extra seconds. But yeah, normally we just go past it.
Man, these loads are lightning fast.
Oh man, I really hope we get a ruby because normally, oh boy, I forgot about that. Okay, good. All right, cool. Okay, so we don't need any more gems. That's the main takeaway here. That's super important because normally we temp load to get the gems that we need, and we don't want to do that because I would like this run to end tonight. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, poison's fine. No, I don't even know what that is. Resist poison. Well, we should probably put that on, I guess. Oh, it already puts it on, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. I have resist poison. Do you notice that my health is still ticking down? Like, so it doesn't cancel out the poison you already have. It just prevents me from getting it going forward, which I think is sort of weird.
Yeah, it does. I guess it doesn't resist poison. It resists poisoning. Like,
yeah. I guess that's true. So we're gonna kill this guy again too. Again, we're just trying to get. Oh no, he's over there. Shard off. We're just gonna go this way. Oh wait, wrong weapon. Goodness gracious. Okay, is he coming back? No. One more. There we go. Okay.
Nice.
See, like we just had to clear out some sprites to make the game work. Ay. Okay, and our Kung Fu shoes are on. We just need to put the shard back, like the double jump. Okay. Smile you later.
Treat it like lag reduction. It's fine.
Dude. Get up there. Yeah. Platform, please. There you go. So here we're going to get another item that's just for my... Really? That lag ate my jump. It's okay.
It was a big chunk there.
All right. So normally we do not mess around with the Carnot's Rebuke, but we can sell it for like 700 or something like that, which is a good amount. That's like 3 health potions. And the max you can have is 9, so it's a third of your max. Okay, so we don't get this. This is just an ammo refill. We do get that. Go through here. Don't press down when you're in there. Okay, so normally we have to farm this and we get an emerald, whatever. Fortunately, we already have a ruby, which is important because we have to craft something. Come down here and get the invisible blade. And dash down. Oh, we didn't get the lower one, but that's fine. I'm going to get this high potion. Again, that'll save us like 500 gold. And hey, let's hit another save point, which normally I would hit to get health here, with my health being where it was. But normally I wouldn't save. All right. I'm not taking anything for granted at this point, because nothing has been going our way. Has anything gone our way? I mean, I haven't died. Why would I say that?
I mean,
oh my god! Idiot!
I mean, you had a pretty good bunny grind, so, you know.
Oh, in that we got to see the bunny a lot. All right, so here's, this is Valak, a.k.a. Twin Dragons. This is a really cool looking boss, I think.
I think it is too. It's minus the little arms, legs it has, whatever that is.
I don't know. It's kind of funny. So yeah, a nasty looking customer, and yeah, here. Okay, yeah. So no, this is good. This isn't this is not the modern version because with our levels ups and everything, we're doing 45. So yeah, we have the non-upgraded version of this. Get back up there. Okay, good. So we're gonna do this. This is an easy way to get the achievement for staying in the air for 5 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever it is.
We're gonna dive kick diet here.
This is a big reason why we get the point. Like we could do Andrelphus without this in theory, like using magic, using flame cannon. But this boss is kind of a butthole if you don't have the Bunny Morph Assist. But now, so we skipped a sequence and came right here. We're gonna get a couple more hits here. And then we're just going to hang out back here. And good hitboxes, man. We got that going for us, which is nice. And we don't even need to kick that. We'll just pose. Boom. Hang out. Yeah, we just stand here for a little while. It's fine. It's cool. And then, there we go. That's it. That's the fight. So we had already killed him, but basically you just got to get one more hit once he starts being active again to remind him that, oh yeah, I need to die. So that's all there is to it. So it's a very easy fight, even though it looks like this real nasty piece of business. Okay, now let's go crafting and shopping. Well, I mean, eventually. Craft a faster Xbox. I mean, I guess those exist. I am playing on an Xbox One, like the original brand Xbox One, not the original Xbox. It's a confusing
model.
naming convention, guys.
Not the one.
Yeah, we're playing. Yeah, we're not on a 1X or an S or
Sports Edition.
Yeah, I think this came with like Assassin's Creed code or something like that. I don't know which Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 47.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Wow. How do you know what my console has and I don't? That's pretty amazing. Oh, right on. Right on. Okay, so we crafted some potions, and now we're going to craft a ring. And we don't care about the ring itself, but we do want this flame ring. That's very important.
You may want to change your locks. I don't know.
Oh. I was like, am I screwing something up?
No.
But, okay, you're making it funny.
Yeah.
It's a little jokey joke. This guy's got jokes. All right. All right.
You suck, McBain.
Now, how are you going to set me up like that with a Simpsons quote, and I can't even, like, say the next line?
Fair.
Let's get rid of resist poison. That's 500 we get for that? Smell you later, resist poison. Who cares? I know it seems like kind of a weird thing to get, but normally we don't get it, and like we don't need it for any reason. We got 2 emeralds to sell. Lily Tail sells for 188. That's not great. Sinister Eye. At this point, I'm just going through the menu and super slow. Who cares? Somewhat faster now.
Enemy,
Yes.
Why don't you explain how much you love the cooking system in this game?
Oh, I mean, like it's very tedious. You have to buy or find the items, and then you have to go craft them, and then you can buy them from the store. I mean, you can craft them and keep them for yourself, but normally, yeah, if you want to be able to get them from the store like regularly, you have to craft them first.
Like if you want to buy a pizza from the store, you have to first like get flour and milk and all this stuff to make a pizza from scratch, and then.
But like that's a me problem. That's just my impatience.
Yeah.
You know?
When he was first playing it,
I got annoyed with the because you get it's pretty tough towards the end of the game. You take a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So I was advised like you should probably get some healing items. Like okay, cool. How do I make those? Like okay, go craft them. You know, go do the cooking. I was like okay. And I was like, okay, what ingredients do I need for this? Okay, let's go to the store. And oh, I can't buy all of these ingredients. I can only buy some of them. And so just back and forth between the shop on the left and the crafting on the right until I got all the ingredients to craft like one pizza.
Yeah, he's like, I need like 4 wheats, and then I'm like, dude, just buy a bunch of everything.
Yeah, it's just like just load up on as much as you can, and then just go make whatever you can. Like no, you said pizza was the best. I gotta make pizzas. And I mean, in fairness, pizza is the best.
It is.
So, just like in life.
Delicious and healthful in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's delicious in real life.
She makes some comment when you have like particular food, I think. And like you get the special bonus from certain food.
Yeah, when you get
stats.
the pizza, she's like, pizza time.
In addition to, yeah, exactly. Pizza time.
Shout out to El Rod.
Hey.
Oh, it's just one
Nom,
screen.
nom,
We
nom.
already saw this screen. Just keep it cash. There we go.
They're just cooking your pizza, man. It's cool.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
cool.
Do we have this up here? We do. Okay, fantastic. All right. So I'll save a nominal amount of time. Oh my god.
If they don't load up, the game, if your game is not loaded in 20 minutes or faster, you get a free one. Like, you know.
Yeah, but it's the Switch one, so you know, that's where they get you.
Why are you gonna play it if it's free if you want to play it to begin with?
I actually tried playing the Switch version, and I thought like it wasn't demonstrably worse than this.
I
mean, like,
heard it was
like,
terrible,
like,
yes.
truly it is because like it's got like some game-breaking frame rate changes and stuff, but like, I don't know, like,
Now, mind
like
you-
I'm just so frustrated with how the loading times are. in
As
this.
we're talking about all this bad stuff, mind you, Enemy and I both love this game on the
I do love this
PC.
game.
Like,
A
it's
lot of
fantastic.
people do not love this game, which makes me sad. I mean, I was a Kickstarter backer of it.
As why
And I love Igavanias.
Thanks to Big Mike, shout out.
Yeah, so you know, I'm all for this game, but just maybe not the console version. I actually don't know about the PS4 version. I hope
Oh,
it's
so
the best
fluffy.
one.
Yeah, so there's like those big dog
Oh, yeah,
heads
tell
and
about that.
cats in the game, and
And the paintings too.
yeah, and the paintings, and those are basically things people pay for.
And for
Like,
Kickstarter, they
that's
backed it.
That's like someone's dog, and they took the
There's
head
like
of
2
it and
dogs
made a
and 2
model.
cats or something like that, and people like I think it was
So-
$10,000 to get your animal.
And
in
all the
there.
little portraits. I don't
Which
know
is
if
why
you've
they kind of
seen
look
them.
weird out of place because it's like
Yeah,
a
they're
Shih
very,
Tzu or
they're
something.
very out of place. So.
But you know, it's cool. That's neat. That's like a neat little Kickstarter thing. I
And
think.
so here he's got a buddy. That is David Hayter.
Yeah,
actually.
that is straight up Solid
Solid
Snake.
The Solid Snake, David Hayter. Nice.
Miriam. Meryl.
Meryl.
It's like the same voice. He did. It's not like
It is. the
it's
Solid
just
Snake
him.
voice.
It's just him. Like he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's-
He just graveled up his voice a little bit. And was like, all right, let's do the VO.
No,
God bless. And I mean, that's what the fans want, right? You know.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
okay.
because everybody's like,
I'm gonna
why
be
would
very
you play this with a
particular
U.S.
about my
English
name here.
sound on? I'm like, because snakes in it. Like that's why.
Yeah, so he's a boss that we fight twice casually, but we fight him nonce in this version. We skip a lot of bosses. I think we've already talked about. Oh yeah. Oh, when we did that original sequence break where we were supposed to take the chariot across.
Look at the
pit.
choppy on the.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, what do you want me to do, man?
No,
Like-
I'm not. Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully we'll get a quick kill here.
This is Glutton Train.
Is this the
Nope.
same boss you fight at the beginning of Curse of the Moon?
Yes.
Thought so. We're about to find out.
We can do this.
He better, or he's got a reset. So.
I'm asking for all the retro
There we go. So I think we got the medal, didn't we? Oh no, we got hit with fire at the beginning. Okay, yeah, that boss is also cake. So what we did there, you may have noticed I cast magic and my mana bar depleted, but I still cast magic. That's called a directional shard lock. With the lethal boots, there's I think 1 or 2 other weapons, but we get the lethal boots for it because they're right on our way. With this weapon and a down attack, we can do a weapon weapon, what's it called? I don't know, weapon, like special attack, basically. And it's like this weapon's version of what we do to do the jump kicks. But if you cast directional magic during that animation, then it will lock it as long as you don't jump or take damage. So you can cast magic infinitely, unless you do either of those 2 things, which is super important for a lot of bosses. I think pretty much every boss that we're going to see the rest of the way. But hopefully Bathan will cooperate, otherwise we will have alternate plans.
Yeah, he's got one more boss coming up so far for right now in the run, and then
Upper.
up to this point, up to this point, the run's been kind of. I mean, he's done some
Trash.
things, but it's been kind of normal as far.
Basura.
As, but it's gonna get a little
No
crazy
good.
in a little bit.
Listen, I would love to tell you, like, it's going all right, but, I can't lie to the people. I can't do it. Some of it's been my fault, and other parts of it have been load times.
So here
but we knew that. We knew that was going to be
Here he's
an
fighting
issue.
Cobra Commander. No,
Yeah, that's true.
Cobra!
Oh. Are you going to cooperate? Are you really going to cooperate?
You've got to get faster load times, you fools!
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
He actually
No,
is
he did not
already
cooperate. You
loading
turd.
screens, like,
Okay, we hit him pretty well, so maybe we might could be able to do this.
He just thinks he moves so fast. So.
Yeah. Whoa, he canceled. I canceled him out of his charge.
Nice.
That's awesome. I've never seen that before. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Can we get a clip
As
of
you can
that,
see, we're only
chat?
doing 8 damage right now. Oh, we're gonna stay there. 'Cause we
New
don't wanna,
tech.
yeah. Dude, come here. What? I canceled him out of that too. What is that? I have no idea what that is. I think that's just a weird animation thing. I don't think that's anything.
Maybe it could be because of the old version or something. I don't know.
Oh God.
Wow.
Okay, this should be it. Yeah, there
There
we
you
go.
go. Nice.
Nice plan B.
Yeah, so if he hits you, like I said, if you take damage, you get canceled out of your directional shard lock. And me not wanting to use any of my ethers because I want to save them for the final bosses, I just decided to take that slow. And you know, at this point, what the heck, right? You know, we'll just we'll land the plane and get out of here and move on to.
This is how I felt with Plague Knight. You know, like let's just get through it. You know, like whatever happens.
Come on, get out of the way. Thank you.
I move so slow.
Let's switch to the flying edge
So
here.
here's a pretty cool thing he's about to do. He's about to go get a chair as a shard.
I am.
He's gonna
That's
farm. He's
awesome.
gonna farm a chair enemy so that
I promise you that this must be intentional, the usage of this chair, because what on earth else point is there to this chair? I mean, there's probably someone that's like, oh, well, you know, it's just a gimmick.
Yeah,
you know,
like
just
a
so you
meme.
can sit down.
It was just a meme.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's super OP. It is tremendous. So, and we'll, you know, not to spoil it, if you are unfamiliar with this run, it's going to be
Give him the chair.
godly. Okay, so we got that, and we're just going to...
Oh, I thought that was the chair.
That is the chair.
Well, that's
we have
the
to get
enemy.
the
Got it,
drop
He's
from it.
farming it.
So this drop usually isn't so bad.
So this is like Chrysogram farming. Okay, like a certain thing.
Well, yeah, whatever.
Oh, hey, see, that was not bad.
Nice.
Where was that for the
Nice.
bunny?
It's making up for the bunny, you know. You either get one or the other. You don't get both. Like,
4 is good for the chair, really.
Yeah.
Like that's totally like that. You're on PB pace.
10
Still
feels
there.
good.
It's not screwing you up at all. All right. So we are maxed out on potions. We are ready to go to the end game. Jump kicks don't fail me now. All right. We will see what happens. I
We're
genuinely
ready.
don't know anymore.
Is the game ready to go with us?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Is the game going to cooperate? I don't know.
Can you even load me?
That door wasn't locked, thankfully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you say that, but we haven't tried to open the door yet, so it could be. It could still be locked.
Go to the light. So, like I was saying earlier, this is where it starts to get pretty crazy as far as, you know, like he's done some things, but now it's, you know, he's about to do some things that are just out there.
Okay, so first things first. So we got a chair, but there's also. Okay. See ya. Wow, only 5 hits. So we are over leveled for sure.
That death noise trips me out when the little fairies die.
Oh, that'll still work.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So we're out of bounds now. Yeah, you just jump over the door, and the game's like, okay, cool. Walls are a suggestion. We have to do the templates here, unfortunately. Sorry, everyone. I know.
Yeah, so he jumped over the door like he was saying, and that makes him out of bounds now. So now he's basically
Hopefully we're at the top, which
free
is
to
the
roam
point of jumping
around.
over the door, so you spawn in the ceiling rather than like in the wall or the floor or something. Come on. Okay, so we go yay. Okay, good. So now we just hold left.
And she is there. You can hear the pitter patter of her feet. I promise.
And you can see her on the mini map too. And loading and
Loading
and
Loading and.
and loading and zipping up there.
Or loading.
Okay, so we are going to get the save point because with this strat, this is our last checkpoint, or last save point, not checkpoint. That's a different thing.
Checkpoint.
Thank you. Whee! Okay, so now, remember that chair we got? Remember how cool we said it was? Dude. I have no idea when this screen's going to load, so...
Yeah, I know. It's going to be
We'll see what we can do. Okay, I'm just going to pop a squat here and do that. And then we got to switch over to some stuff here real quick.
Chair Ray.
Yep, chair ray. Kung Fu shoes. All right, here we go.
Spin that wheel.
No, I did it way too early before. Like actually, like I saw the screen, but I didn't load.
Yeah, so with this
Here.
trick, he has to do something right when it loads up.
Yeah, like I have
So with
a
the
few
odd-
frames before I drop. If you hit the floor, you have to do the temp load.
And with these odd load times, it's it's gonna be
yeah,
hard
like
for him to
I
gauge.
don't have like the timing down for it, so I'm just kind of winging it here. So eventually we'll get it, but it it might take an hour and a half. It won't take an hour. We'll just kill it if it goes too sideways, whatever. Oh wait, we have that one save. So worst case scenario, we'll just load up that save file and beat the game real quick, and then call it a day. No, come on, load the menu.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you. Jeez.
Thought that was it.
Now unload the menu. Can you imagine not playing retro games? Like, you put the cartridge in and you play the game, and that's it. Like,
That's a fair point. This is the greatest setup for retro games for this entire block.
Yeah.
what? Excuse me? Just double check. Okay.
Say what?
I think there's a greater than 0% chance that we're gonna have issues with how like it's not quite reading inputs very quickly. We might have to get it real late. I don't know because like there's a little bit of stutter when it loads in. So I don't know. We'll see. So what I'm gonna do here real quick is kind of go back and forth between this doorway because that's gonna set up some temp load spots. We don't want to lose this because then, well, I mean we can sort it out, but it'll take longer. Come on. Have I mentioned that maybe you should get the PC version of this game? I don't know if I said that at all, but you got to deal with a few less of these
like
issues.
again, I want to iterate like that. This is really a good game on PC, so you're seeing some iffy stuff here, but it's totally worth it if you like Metroidvanias.
Yeah.
This is totally worth it to get on PC.
All right. What? Okay, sit back down. Yeah, so this is only possible with the chair or the couch. Like you have to be sitting and then you use a weapon with no animation or no Miriam animation that allows you to use your reflector ray while sitting, and that allows us to do all this crazy nonsense. All right, let's try again. Dude, get out of here. It's just not reading inputs right now, like when it goes down there. This one. We'll try a couple more times, and whatever, we'll just skip it. Like, I have a pretty good sense of how long this has taken already, so, just jump to the end and just call it off.
Let's call the whole thing.
I don't know.
No, I mean, I think you can get it, but if it's not...
I don't
picking up
know.
your
I genuinely
inputs,
don't know
yeah.
if I've done it on the Xbox One or not.
Yeah.
I like where you're going with that, AK.
Yeah.
Say rote,
Yeah, it was in the initials all along.
Right. It was in front of us, right in front of us all along.
All right. Well, let's you say 3 more tries, and then if not, we'll just say like, hey, here's the end. Which will
Up to
be
you, buddy.
really weird because like there's so many different items that should be okay. Equipment. So we have to have very specific items on to do the and on or off actually. Oh.
Oh.
I'll explain. Not now. Okay, that should hopefully. Okay, we did it. Oh, thank God. Okay.
That is some kind of ridiculous.
Okay, so what we did, when we ended up in where it looked like we were in Glacial Tomb, in the ice area, we were not there. We were still on the minimap spot where we started that zip, which is the Bridge of Evil. And so if you look on the on the big map, Bridge of Evil's over here. It'll be reversed for those on stream, but Bridge of Evil's over here and Glacial Tomb's over here. So I am doing those jump kicks that allow me to travel through air from here on the minimap over until I get into the zone, and then I'm doing a down a dive kick to enter the zone and travel through all those screens
danger
properly
zone.
because that can screw up too. So I have to do an exact right amount of them, which I had to adjust on the fly there because a couple of them got messed up. So yeah, and that gets us to this final zone here. And you know what? I think I've earned this extra
To do
mana
20,
here. So,
20 of those kicks in a row alone is
yeah.
crazy.
So that sort of makes up for the beginning where I couldn't do 3 in a row. But
Yeah.
yeah. I think we ended up doing probably like 22 all told because we had like because there's like extra parts to it. We were getting like the initial kick, the weapon attack, but we weren't getting. Oh, my health is El Stinko right now. We just basically had to adjust and use more mana, so I think it ended up being more kicks. But no big deal. Let's see. Okay, what are we doing here? We're setting up the flying edge because that's our no animation thing. We're going to use the reflector ray, and we're going to sit on down, and we're going to jump up higher. And again, you see we're kind of jumping over the threshold of the door, and that should put us up in the ceiling once this loads. I should have rubbed cheetah blood on it. That would make it go faster.
A vial of tiger's blood, yeah.
Cheetahs are faster than tigers. Or put flames on it. I should have got a flame decal. That way no animals need behind.
That would make it untouchable.
Okay. Skull necklace, that makes our damage much higher. Inferno breath is our directional shard of choice, and let's see. Okay, so let's hope we can do these boss fights without too much issue, because otherwise we go back a long ways. No, you know what? We do have that save point. Good. Okay, cool. We entered fine. Oh, yeah, that's neat. You have to like press left on the D-pad. You have to hold right while you're dropping, then press left once the screen transitions. And if you mess it up, then you have to do the temp load again. All right. Okay. We're so close. Oh, of course you would do that.
Well, here he's fighting Dominique, who
Oh, I didn't even need to do that.
has been running the shop the whole time, but throughout the story you find out that she is,
She
not been
was
up front.
well the whole
Yeah.
time.
She's not been, legit to you, so now we're going to take her out.
So we're avoiding her whip a little bit, trying to get her to not cast magic. Come on.
We will not stand for that, chat, so we got to take her out.
Okay.
It will not stand, man.
Dude, we got the medal. That means we were untouched in that fight. And that's the second to last boss, so that's pretty slick. So, okay, my boss fight was really strong. That makes me feel a little bit better about how this runs.
It's all about
all
how
right,
you finish.
We want the red head. We want the bale head. We don't want the lizard, although that's okay. We don't want the cat. The cat's no good. We want this mug right here, because that's the fastest one. And I think we've earned it at this point, I like to say. Let's see.
You want extremely sunburnt Matthew McConaughey face.
All right, all right, all right. That's what I love about this game.
I keep getting red all the
huge.
time.
That would happen in this run. All right, so the good news is we have a lot of ethers. The bad news is we will need them. Can we not? You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Okay. So we're as you can see, we're doing 115 per hit there, but then he hits us, so we lose that.
And that's that glitch the enemy was talking about earlier, the directional
Yeah,
shard
exactly.
lock. When you see that dragon head pop out, he's doing the glitch, and that will stay on the screen until he does a couple of things that make it cancel.
Okay.
But you can utilize that to do crazy amounts of damage in a short period of time.
So we have a couple of tricks up our sleeve, but trying to we'll avoid that. Good. Okay. So unfortunately, now we're going to this portion. Oh, it killed me! I didn't know what my health was. Okay, that's fine. We'll just we'll load up the save real quick. That was my fault. I wasn't in the red, so I wasn't paying attention to my health. That's stupid.
I heard the noise and I was like, why didn't he just potion up when he used that ether?
Because I didn't hear the noise.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I didn't hear it.
I should have said
That's on me.
something, but I,
That's on me.
figured
So we
you
have to
had
kill
it.
Dominique again real quick. Get out of here with your stuff.
Did it break again?
Yeah, of course. So resume save data.
This is the
I
glitch
guess.
showcase
I
part
don't even
of
know
the
what this is
marathon,
gonna take me to now.
but also just a broken game. This is
So you can't even load the save states that are saved on speedrun
no,
mode.
they completely
It's
disappear.
so weird. So we go into this, and then we should be able to go back out, I guess. If not, whatever. That was basically the end of the game. Oh, it's the beginning. Okay, cool. So title screen. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Great. All right. Well, it's not letting me. Oh, this is. Oh, great. Yeah.
That one's clear.
Racial Tomb. That's probably right. That's. Oh, you know what? That's my casual playthrough. Whatever. We'll do it on the casual file. We'll do it live.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's still beating the game. Come on. Oh wait. On that, we're not gonna have any of these items that I need. I did not think about that. Oh no, we totally do. Okay. We totally do. Double jump. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sure.
Good.
This is kind of weird. Yeah, I guess we're fine.
It's like the old setup, right?
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I could do it before I go in.
Right.
No, we don't need to do that. Okay. All right. Let's Yeah, that's the last save point you can get in the game, but normally, we don't get it because we just warp into the boss room.
Like
So
you
let's-
can't get it, can
So
you?
even
No.
Yeah.
No, we can't. Like, I tried to kind of like temp load out of the fight, but it takes you to the top there.
So this is Dominique. She's been running the shop the whole time,
Crud,
and
crud, crud, crud. Oh, good. Our ethers are good, at least. Oh, shout out to Dominique. Give me good Rigastorima.
Rigatoni.
No, dude, backdash. What are we doing? More. Crud.
Did you say white crud?
No, I said oh, crud. No, again. I was dumb. I shouldn't have moved. Use all three. There's our elbow. Whoop. Okay, that does a lot of damage if it hits. Oh, thank you. Yes, it's important to level up.
Dominique down.
Can you just give me the redhead so we can be done with this game? Just put it to bed.
Look, man, you leave me out of this. No.
Oh yeah, that's true. You don't have the silky long locks of old Sunburn over here.
No. When I was a kid, I did, but those have been long years ago. So.
Okay, what do we got here? Oh man, we have no. Please don't give me the cat. Please, I would take it as a favor. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay, let's see. Oh, I still have one more of those. How about that? Okay. No! Don't do that. Okay. Oh. Okay. That's fine. Okay. I'll use that little guy. That little guy? Don't worry about that little guy. No, 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 no. Okay, well, we're all in now. Oh, and now we're all out. I am low on mana. Okay.
Double or nothing time.
No, can you not? Can you not? Please, Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay, we're done. I was saying, so what happens is they spin around and then the game's over. But this is taking way too long, and I'm annoyed. So
You're
we'll
right
go on to
there.
other games.
You're right there. Do
No,
it.
I'm right there, but I don't want to do Dominique again, and it's going to take 20 minutes just to load it up.
We've
so
sat,
it's fine.
we've been here for an hour. Come on, just finish it
Dude,
up.
Jesus Christ, now I feel worse. Okay, thanks. Thanks for
No,
telling me
I'm
that.
saying we've gotten this far. We made it this far. Let's do it.
Okay, do people want to see this stupid game actually be beaten?
Yes.
Okay. Woo! Woo! You were supposed to say no.
Nobody's gonna say no.
All right. Let me just check my inventory.
Unless it just broke. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and in which case then?
It looked like it froze
Inferno
again.
Breath is good. Welcome Company. How about you remember that?
Yeah.
All rise.
Turn it on.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay. Now let's go get that mana back.
All rise. So this is Dominique. She's been running the shop. No. Third time's a charm, baby. Let's go.
Third time's the charm. You kidding me?
That's speed running lure, like, you know.
Back up.
Imagine if the librarian had been behind it all
What?
along in
I was
Symphony of the
ducking.
Night.
Okay.
Thank you.
How trippy would that have been?
I mean, there's no proof that it wasn't. You know.
You're right. That was a really
That
good.
was a one-hit fight.
That was a really good Dominique fight.
So that part's not the problem. That's the hard fight. You know. This is an easy fight. It just, I just didn't get the lock, and we were on. So now we have a lot of potions. So if we get red again, or lizard, or really anything, we should be okay. But give me the red again, please. Please
Rawr.
give me this. Come on.
Got this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, green's fine. Yeah, that's right. You got the royal sampler, guys. I worked it in. We didn't actually get the royal sampler in the game. Okay. Get up there. Okay, jump over red, and then.
Aw.
Oh, you misheard me. Ooh, good. Okay, I snuck that in. I'm pretty happy about that. All right. The rule, which AK kind of mentioned, is basically if you go into the menu, you should always refill your health.
Yes.
Unless you're at full, which I violated earlier, which is what got me in trouble. This won't do it, but we'll be able to do some bunny hops here. And you know what? We have high jump too, so what the heck? Okay. There you go. Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry, I forgot that no, bunny morphs is fine. We just need to have mana. No! Come on.
I give you death.
We'll see. Nah, you didn't give me death, you liar. Okay,
Right.
so we don't really need to load anything up here. We'll probably turn this high jump off because I didn't really like how that worked. I think I forgot how like what buttons to press to make it work. Okay, so now we have to wait for another head to have Dominique in it. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you say like, oh, good, you got the red head. That's the one you wanted, right? Well, yeah. Now we don't really care. Yay. Okay. Woo! Oh, time, by the way. Yay. Orange Cassidy thumbs up. Oh boy. So that's what happens if a run has everything go wrong. So a prospective speedrunner looking out there, this is what not to do. Starting with running this game on an Xbox One. But you know, someone's got to be the goat of these things. So there you go, everyone else. So AK, I know you're feeling better now. So we just got a couple cutscenes to skip through, which I assume will be faster than everything else, but that may be a wild assumption.
Game will crash.
Yeah. So let's see. We had inputs eaten. We had those crazy load times. We had the speedrun mode disappear. And then we had to the inputs for the glacial tube, and then I forgot to heal, that's one's on me. So yeah, okay. So you can get through the end game really quick. That's nice.
They reload that.
That's it. Yeah. So that's it. I don't. Oh, Soten's next. It can't be this bad. So that's cool. And it's an awesome Castlevania game. So it'll be a lot of fun. And we're running it on Xbox One. So
It
what
runs
can go
great
wrong?
on Xbox
It actually
One.
does run fine. So we'll get that sorted out, and we'll be right back with more Castlevania type stuff here on the RGL TV block here at SpeedGaming Live 2019.
Thank you, NME, for that run. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Hello, everyone. I'm Retroverse. I'll be your host for the next while.